not sure about the exact time. An innocent man life was taken shortly by the JCF. Nicholas Miller, senior, working class man. He surrendered and they killed him brutally. We want justice. We won't stop. Our voices will be heard because we not stop. The police them need to stop it.
Michael Phipps, Senior Superintendent, Divisional Commander for the Kingston Western Division. All right, what we can tell you is that the incident emanated from a pursuit where a motor vehicle with men armed with guns were involved in a robbery along Spanish Town Road in the St. Andrews South Division. The information was circulated by the police radio network. The officers who were on patrol within the DENHAM Town community actually spotted this particular vehicle. They went in pursuit of the vehicle, during which time men from the vehicle alighted, open gunfire at the police, and the police returned the fire. After the shooting subsided, one man was found with what appeared to be gunshot injuries. The motor car which was involved in the robbery, as also the items which were stolen from the premises in that robbery over in St. Andrews South, were recovered at the scene as well.
I was just sitting down, saw an incident, and he took 2 children inside for their safety. When he came back out, the police approached him, hold up him man inside, lone gunshot. No question asked, gunshot for days, and him innocent.
Well, the information, as I said, is that the officers are alleging that Miller was part of the group that went to the premises to carry out that particular robbery, and he was the person who actually ran from the front passenger vehicle of that motor car. But as I said, these are information which is being disputed by the community, so we'll just allow Indicom to do their investigations and determine the accuracy of that information.
Working class man, innocent man, him not make trouble. Everybody know about him. I'm going to show you back in picture. See me here. We need justice.
All right, we know that the deceased has been identified as Nicholas Miller, otherwise called Miller. He was charged some time ago and is in fact reporting on condition of bail at the DENHAM Town police station. He's one of those persons who is under what we refer to as a curfew order. So oftentimes we will have to visit his place of abode to ensure that he stays within the confines of his home based on the instruction and order of the court as a part of the condition of his bail. He was charged with murder. Well, I wouldn't want to speak to his character except to say that he was charged with an offense of murder by the Kingston Western Police, and that matter is before the court. So I wouldn't want to comment further on it.
If you talk too hard, them lick you. So if you hear someone come out of your office because them lick me, them are going to lick you for talk the truth. Them are going to kill you, and when you're innocent, justice for one. See there, my cousin was an innocent man, never kill nobody, never took up the gun from the corner. Him is a gallus. Take your girl, and that is it. The police, them don't even know how to talk to people. They feel like everybody are the same thing. Most of them look mad now, they probably feel like me and most of the residents are the same thing. Them not have no respect, and respect go both ways. If you don't respect us, how are we going to respect you?
The area, the police division, Kingston Western, is an area that is somewhat volatile. From time to time, the police officers have to execute their duties under circumstances which sometimes causes confrontation with some persons, especially those on the other side of law and order. So you will see incidents happening from time to time, but I would not say then that each time there is some amount of calm to the area that it is disrupted by the action of the security forces. I would not really say that. I just know that it's a very tough division, one in which there are lots of criminal activities, and the police are relentless in our efforts to rid the area of these criminal activities and the criminals, of course. So we, from time to time, know there are going to be confrontations, but we expect that the officers at all times will be rather professional in their approach and the execution of their duties. And we encourage them to do that.
Justice. We need justice. We need justice. We're tired of it. We want justice. This situation has to be highlighted. If we don't protest loudly, our voices will not be heard. We need justice. Somebody, anybody, get rid of the police will kill him.
I'm Fabian Campbell, a resident of DENHAM Town community. And on behalf of the DENHAM Town community, We are all here today, disgruntled and irritated due to the fact that police shot and killed a young man yesterday, right here, cold-blooded, in murder. And the fact that there was no illegal weapon retrieved, we are very upset.
No firearm was recovered at the scene of the incident, but the items which were stolen from the place of the robbery, those items and the motor vehicle were recovered at the scene.
I'm in there, I want to come, I want to say, yeah, Nicholas, yes, you're dead. So when you kill him, if I again, no God, when do you? If I a woman in my divide have to kill him. Because everybody knows the Miller girl is my in front of so much been officer. Mr. Phipps, what you tell me say? Mr. Phipps, what you say? What you say, Mr. Phipps? No.
What transpired, a mobile team was tracking a vehicle upon arrival right here. While they were tracking the vehicle, for some reasons, the words were the vehicle had made an operation where they went on some robbery. Upon arrival right here, they arrived where the young man was. He was sitting here while he was on his way from work. However, unfortunately, they came upon him right in this yard here, in which they encountered him. Fired multiple gunshot wounds to his upper body, in which he lost his life.
I will not comment on what the residents are saying at this time, except to say that we realize that they are disputing the account of our police officers. We have since engaged the services of INDICOM, and they are here doing their investigations, and we are cooperating fully with them. I would want to urge the residents who may have witnessed something just to speak with INDICOM so that we can have a thorough investigation and identify what exactly may have transpired with this particular incident.
4 children, as you can hear, and also before several residents in the sight of their witnesses. We are very saddened by the situation because we have lost someone who is very, very law-abiding and someone who also works. So in going forward, I am appealing to the persons, the official authorities, to get something done about this. In particularly, the murder. We need some probing, not just here, but overall. It has been a disaster, island-wide where the crime is concerned, and we are trying to get persons to do better. And not just from the law point of view, not just from the members of the security forces. We are also appealing to residents to lessen the crime, because crime doesn't help anyone. Crime doesn't help anyone. So we are also appealing to all residents, all law-abiding citizens of Jamaica, just to try and live peaceful.
Look for government again. We want justice. And the